Villa Park injuries everywhere, AFCON ripping holes through the squad, Bruno gone at halftime, and yet somehow this doesn't feel like another United collapse. They lost 2-1, but this game quietly told us a lot about where Ruben Amorim's United is heading, and it's not where we were 6 months ago. So here are the 5 things we actually learned from Aston Villa away. Not hot takes, not coping, just clear evidence from the pitch. Number 1. Ayden Heaven is not doing a job. He's claiming a role. Start here because this one matters. Ayden Heaven doesn't look like a kid filling in. He looks like a defender who expects to be there. 4th consecutive Premier League start away at Villa Park up against Ollie Watkins, behind a midfield that changed the mid-game. And still calm. What stood out wasn't just blocks, though there were plenty. It was the timing. Heaven reads danger early. He doesn't dive in. He doesn't panic. When United were under pressure, he wasn't scrambling, he was positioning. There was that last-ditch block on Watkins after Lamont's save. That's instinct, not luck. Then the clearances, 6 headers, not being dribbled past once. That doesn't happen by accident at this level. On the ball, he didn't hide. 87% pass completion, clean long balls, no hero stuff, no needless risks, just calm circulation. Now let's be honest, he's not perfect. Rodgers' second goal is a learning moment. That's why Amorim will want him to be more aggressive, close the space faster, impose himself earlier. But here's the key point. Those are refinements, not flaws. This is no longer Heaven covering until Maguire or De Ligt returns. This is Heaven earning minutes. Loan talk should be dead. Amorim trusts him and that trust is being repaid. 2. Lisandro Martinez in midfield is not a gimmick. When Bruno pulled up and didn't come out for the second half, everyone had the same thought. Here we go, this is where it falls apart. Instead, Amorim did something very telling. He didn't reshuffle to protect Ogate, he didn't drop deep and cling on. He didn't go conservative. He put Lisandro Martinez in midfield and immediately the game made more sense. Martinez didn't play like a centre-back pretending to be a midfielder. He played like someone who understands space, angles and tempo. He received under pressure, he passed forward, he slowed the game down when United needed control. Gary Neville picked up on it straight away. His first instinct was to win the ball, step forward and play away from the danger. That matters. Compare that to Ogate earlier in the game. Rush touches, pressure magnets, Villa actively targeting him in the press. Martinez brought security and that's the word. Not flash, not chaos, but security. Is he the long-term option for number 6? But probably not. Is he now a credible option when United need control, especially with injuries? Absolutely. And the most important part, this doesn't look like panic, it looks like preparation. Number 3. Amorim's system is starting to appear through the damage. This is a bit what people will miss if they look at the scoreline. United went to Villa Park missing their best attacker, the best wingback, the midfielder, 2 senior centre-backs. It was Bruno at half-time and used academy players late on. And yet they still look like a coach team. You could see the principles. Build patiently from the back, wing-backs holding width, front players pressing with purpose, midfield structure staying intact even after changes. There was no meltdown when things went wrong. No, everyone drops 10 yards deeper panic. Even after Rodgers' second goal, United responded. That tells you something fundamental has shifted. Earlier in the season, adversity meant chaos. Now, adversity means adjustments. Hooking Ogate for Fletcher, trusting Martinez centrally, throwing on Lacey while chasing a goal. That's not survival football, that's a manager imposing ideas even when the squad is held together with tape. Results will fluctuate, that's inevitable. But structure is appearing and once that's in place, outcomes follow. Number 4. Matheus Cunha has taken ownership of the attack. This was the game where Cunha stopped being one of the forwards and became the forward. No Ahmad, no Mbumo, responsibility landed on him and he didn't hide. Pressing from the front, carrying the ball through pressure, dropping deep to connect play, driving United forward when the momentum dipped, and then the goal. Late in the half, United had just conceded. Heads could have dropped. Instead, Cunha takes the ball, strikes it cleanly and resets the match. Yes, he missed a huge header later. That has to be said. At this level, you take those. But this wasn't a passenger performance with a goal slapped on top. This was leadership through action. He looked like someone who understood. If this attack functions, it runs through me. That's new and it matters. 5. United are losing games but they're not losing themselves. This is the biggest takeaway. United went behind twice, lost their captain, were denied penalties, faced a Villa side in form at home and still they pushed, they responded, they kept structure and they kept belief. This didn't feel fragile, it didn't feel resigned, it didn't feel like a team waiting for something bad to happen. They didn't get embarrassed, they didn't fold, they didn't abandon the plan. And that's a massive shift from what you've seen over the last few seasons. Morgan Rogers won this game, not Aston Villa. 2 ridiculous finishes decided it. United didn't lose because they were broken, they lost because fine margins went against them. That distinction matters. This wasn't a moral victory. United need points badly, and this wasn't a revealing performance. In fact, Ayden Heaven stepping up, Martínez offering solutions, Cunha leading the line, Amorim sticking to his principles, and it showed a team that keeps going even when things go wrong.